What is going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo, and I want to welcome you all to Wild Eye Week. This is the week where I dedicate it all to Wild Eye, with the one exception this week because I didn't have enough slashers to do something. I'm probably going to be doing two films on Saturday, one Wild Eye and one Slashback Saturday film. That's just the way it's going to have to be. And guys, I decided to kick off Wild Eye Week with a haunting film called The Baylock Residence from 2019. This is a haunting film in the style of The Conjuring. You know, for the most part, it is a lower budget version. And it's also set in World War II, which I fucking love, by the way. During World War II, a woman inherits a family home, which she discovered has been haunted for decades and has a deep and dark secret. Starring Kelly Goody and Sarah Wynn Corduz, I think that's how you say it anyways, as Patricia and Annabelle, this period haunting piece is a really good example of well-shot UK horror. It also happens to be a remake of The Haunting of the Baylock Residence. Guys, I couldn't find out a lot about this movie except for the fact that it is a British film and it's released on Wild Eye and it's a remake. That's about all I found out about it. But I do want to say, for the record, I've heard a lot of people speak badly about this movie in their reviews on IMDb and things like that, the reviews that people wrote. I enjoyed the film. I really did. I do have a couple cons for it. We're going to get into those real quick, and then I'll get into my pros. But I definitely think this is a film worth checking out, and I think everybody should do so. Especially if you like haunting films. It's definitely worth it. If you like things such in the vein of Hereditary and The Conjuring, this is a film that you will probably enjoy if you can overlook the fact that it is a lower budget film. And if you are a person who thinks, oh, low budget cinema has nothing to offer, then you're a snob and you should shut up because you suck. No, but seriously, low budget films really do help showcase talented people. And in this case, I think we really got some good showcasings from the director, the cinematographer, and the actors. So, like I said, though, I do have some cons. The movie is a bit slow. Like, it is a slow burn kind of movie, but it just takes a while for this movie to get going. And there is a lot of repetitive and unnecessary detail put into the beginning of this film. My only other con is that the ending feels unfinished. I felt that the ending just didn't seem to bring the story to a conclusion. And there is an alternate ending, but I honestly had the same issue with the alternate ending. I get the ending, I understand the ending, but it didn't seem right. Something about it seemed off. It just, like I said, it didn't feel finished. First thing that I have to point out in this movie is I love the fact that it's based in World War II. This is where I'm starting my pros, guys. I love the fact that it's based in World War II, and I think they do a great job portraying the time period. I cannot stand when I watch a movie that's based in a certain time period, like, let's say 1976, Dazed and Confused, and all of a sudden you see a 1979 car roll around the corner. That kind of shit bugs me. Even though I love that movie, that kind of shit bugs me. They do a tremendous job with making this movie look like it's set during World War II. I'm not sure how big of a budget they had on this film, but I do know that a lot of their budget probably went into making this film look and feel like it was happening during World War II. And you know what? Honestly, I can respect that because I think that that kind of accuracy is important in filmmaking. Whether it's low budget or $1 million dollar budgets. That being said, I love the cinematography in this film. This film is shot beautifully. There are some great overhead shots that look great. There's shots in the rain that look great. There is some beautiful camera work and cinematography in this film. There's some great directing in this film. The angles of the cameras, the instruction and the heart that you can just feel went into this project from the director and from the actors. I give all that a big thumbs up. My second thumbs up is for the acting. I thought they did an amazing job. I feel like they really did get to showcase some talent. Now, as I said, this movie is a bit slow, and there is some things that I think it that held it back, and I think that's mostly in the budget. We didn't get like a big demonic looking, bad guy in this one, or anybody being possessed and turned into a demon look or anything like that. Everybody looked pretty plain, even the ghost that's haunting things, or whatever you want to call him. He looks just like a person. He's dressed like a, 1920s gangster, basically, or that's what he kind of looks like to me anyways. But I really feel like the actors were able to push the story along using just their talents. They didn't need all the big CGI and the special effects. The few special effects that were in this movie were done well. I did enjoy the story of this film. I thought it was an incredibly well-written story. Like I said, in the beginning, they could have cut a lot of the stuff out that just didn't need to be in there. Things that didn't help add to the story at all. I think they were trying to build the atmosphere, but it was already built. The atmosphere is very well established in this movie, basically from the first frame. And by that, I mean the air raid sirens and the destruction in and around England and London. The air raid sirens especially really help add an atmosphere to this movie of wartime, of terror, of dread, of some impending doom. And honestly, I think it all works out. Overall, guys, I really enjoyed the Baylock Residence. It does have some slow parts. It is one of those movies that if all you want is mile-a-minute fast-paced action, you're not going to be into. If all you like is slashers or zombie films, you're not going to be into this. This movie is for the person that enjoys maybe almost art house style horror, but also just good story-driven horror. Guys, this is Bronco Juggalo saying I really hope you enjoy Wild Eye Week. I can't wait to get the rest of these reviews to you. There will be one review per day from Wild Eye, my favorite independent company. I absolutely love these guys. Go and check them out. I will leave their links in the description box and at the end of the video, the link for their YouTube channel and the link for their website. They have some amazing stuff. You can also find their stuff at Walmart, or at least for right now, because I hear Walmart's doing away with DVDs. They do have some Blu-rays, but mostly they're on DVD. Also, you can get them on HamiltonBook.com and many other places, Amazon, things like that. So go and check out Wild Eye Entertainment, guys. Wild Eye Releasing. They are amazing. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, see you tomorrow. Peace.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore your enemies. Sometimes you just gotta make them bleed. I've headed up to here with all the fake shit. Fake friends huddled up, that's a snake pit. King Kong, about to rumble on some ape shit. Stab you with some